So this is a very simple multi-function push-pull squat warm-up that you can also add in a cardio component to start. We're gonna add in 50 seconds of running at an easy pace, followed by 10 seconds of running at a fast or hard pace. And we're gonna do that 5 times. So that's your 5-minute kind of ramp up your heart rate, get warm, warm up. The first one that we're gonna do is a Cossack squat. And when you start these things, generally you're gonna have to move your feet from side to side to find the right position for you. And during the first couple repetitions, you might stand up between each of the reps, but as you perform more and more reps, try to keep your hips nice and low so that you really stretch out those adductors, your hamstrings, and you can improve your body position by keeping your chest more upright. So the next exercise that you're gonna do is a combination of a back extension, an inchworm, and a bootstrapper. So you're gonna start with your feet in about a squat stance, and you're gonna perform a back extension where you roll your chin down to your chest, and then vertebrae by vertebrae, you're gonna move down to a trunk flexion position where you can put your hands on the ground and do an inchworm. Once you perform that inchworm, you're gonna walk your hands back to your feet, grab onto your feet, and do what's called a bootstrapper, where you lower your hips and then raise your hips. And then you're gonna reverse that back extension to a nice and tall position. This really warms up all of the posterior chain and can provide a little bit of pressing warm up as well. The last exercise that we're gonna do is a bus driver and bent over row combination. So this is pretty simple, but if you move slowly, it'll really warm up the shoulders very effectively. You're gonna turn your hands from 12 o'clock to 6 o'clock on each side for a total of the number of repetitions. And then without any rest, you're going to hinge at the hip and you're gonna perform a bent over row with that same plate. Now, it's not a heavy weight, so what you should be focusing on is pulling with your lats and not with your biceps. This is the focus, and you're gonna go back and forth between those 2 exercises. I really like this warm up. I think it checks all the boxes. You get a little bit of elevated heart rate, you warm your body, and then we take it through a number of different functions: push, pull, squat, and trunk flexion and extension. So this is a good one to build in there. If you only have 1 plate, or if you have a sandbag or a book bag and you're traveling and on the road, this can be a really effective warm-up. So give it a shot. If you like it, click the like button and subscribe if you will, because we're coming out with new material all the time.